Hey girls, so I will be showing you how I did this fresh, lazy makeup. So actually this was my makeup when I was pregnant with Red. So this is for busy mom or lazy preggy makeup tutorial. And if you keep on watching, please do subscribe and like this video. And if you have other comments or any recommendations or suggestions on what I should do next, then please leave a comment below. Thank you very much. Hey ladies! So I have been planning on doing this tutorial for quite a while now. So without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, I always put on primers. So with drugstore makeup, you can always find good primers. I love the Maybelline. I also love the L'Oreal True Match. This is their Blur Cream. Actually, I really believe that primers are very important before you put anything on your face because it evens out your skin tone, your skin before you put anything on. It's like priming a wall. Before you actually paint the wall, you have to prime it so that the color is even, and basically it's an extra layer of protection on your skin for your pores so that your makeup, no matter how safe or how clean it may be, clean makeup should you have, you will wind up having a clean slate and it's protected. So when I was pregnant with Red, I was really lazy on putting anything on. So I will just be adding this L'Oreal Infallible. And so what I did was I hauled a lot of cream and liquid makeups that is easy to just glide on, so that when I am feeling lazy, which I really was when I was pregnant with my baby boy, I could just easily wear everything. So this is really something that I can whip in 5 minutes or even less, especially if I'm not talking to the camera like this. So this is quite optional. If you do have a beauty blender, then you may use that, but with my laziness when I was still pregnant with Red, what I do not take out all of my makeups and brushes. What I do take out is just all of the makeups in my little mini pouch. So that's why I use my hands to apply most of the makeup that I will be putting on my face. So I will be using Maybelline New York as my concealer. What I do is I just dab it like this. Like that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how lazy I was. So I don't know if it's a pregnant thing, but if you're carrying a baby boy, they say this, then you become really lazy in putting anything on your face. And when you're carrying a baby girl, then you love glamming yourself up. So for the first few months that I didn't know the gender, I was already really suspicious because it's so unlike me to not put anything on my face, especially when going out, because I really love makeups. So that's pretty much it. I don't usually play with a lot. So I'm gonna be fixing everything or setting everything with my Maybelline New York Fit Me in the color 220 Natural Beige. I'll just be using this one and just tap that. So this is actually really easy. It's also fitting for, I think, students out there. When I was a student, I already loved makeup, but I made sure that I only bought makeup that I can afford. So those makeups were limited to what I can buy in Watson's, and I was already really proud of my collection. So I'm gonna be filling in my brows with Nichido Master Brow Eye Pencil. This is in the color Pecan. I'll just be filling in my brows there. So I think I'm gonna need a mirror. I'm gonna use this one. So I already have thick eyebrows. All it is, I just line it and just fill it in. But the next step that I'm gonna be doing is kind of optional, and it's also something that I don't do always. So sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Depends on my mood. Depends if I woke up on the right side of the bed. So what I really love about this Nichido Brow Master is that it has a spoolie on the other end. So I'm going to be using that. What I do normally use is the Face Shop, because they also have this, where you have a slanted eyebrow pencil on the other tip, and on the other tip you have a spoolie. Basically, I love them both, but it actually depends, because Pecan, this one is a darker color, which actually suits me right now because, well, quarantine, and I wasn't able to add color to my hair anymore. So this is the next step that I've been talking about, which is optional. So I'm gonna have that ombre type of look where you go from light to dark for your eyebrows. I usually do this if it's something occasional because I was really lazy that time. You can't blame a pregnant woman, okay? And I'm also a busy mom right now, so I think I'm gonna be whipping this makeup as soon as quarantine is over. So for my everyday makeups, I don't usually put on like too much because I don't think I have the energy and the time to do that. Now that I'm a mom, lesser time. So we're just gonna be adding that here on the thicker side of my eyebrows, and just be pulling it up like that and not touch this side. So it's uneven right now, but we're gonna use the clean spoolie and just brush it again. Sorry, this side. There you go. So really easy, right? Next would be the easiest thing. I will be adding this Kiss Proof Happy Skin on my cheeks. Just put a dot there and a little bit on my lips. So there's a lot of girls who also want it across their noses, and I really don't like the look of that. I mean, for me personally, but for all of you girls who actually love that Korean type of effect, then you go girl, you're rocking it. But for me, I'm not a fan of it, simply because I don't put it on. So what I will be doing with my eyes is actually a secret that most of my relatives or friends keep on telling me when I was pregnant. Like, oh, you're glowing, when they actually didn't know. I only have the Happy Skin Pretty Easy everyday liquid eyeshadow in the color Fancy and Glitzy. So actually Glitzy is more on the bronze gold side, as you can see. So this has actually been my secret. I'll just put that right here and just glide it on. That's how easy it is. So it gives you a bronzy effect, but you have a natural color in your eyeshadow. eyeshadow. And also I will be using this fancy as like a highlight, so I'll be putting that on the inner corner of my eyes and also right here. So what I will be doing is I'll be putting this Sunny's Face Glow Boss shimmer stick. This is actually a favorite of mine these days. It's a bullet cream highlighter, and you just kind of glide it, but don't just put it like heavily. You still have to put like a good amount, not too much, because it doesn't look good. There's too much cream on your face. Just a little bit. That's it. Put a little bit here on your nose and a little bit on your chin. There. So what I will be doing is I will be contouring or sculpting my nose using my favorite Fanny Serrano single eyeshadow espresso. So this has been my secret. I do not know if they're selling this anymore, but I have really been loving its color. It's really a brown color with more like a pink, brownish pink undertone. So what I usually do is I just dab that a little bit on my point finger and then just rub it on my thumb and just slide it down on my nose like that. It's that easy. That's how lazy I was. So I'll just be curling my eyelashes, and I will be adding this Maybelline Hyper Curl. It's supposed to be waterproof. I actually really like it because it really is volumizing, but unfortunately it blots down, and that's what I really hate about mascaras. So if you are in for a day makeup, then this is all good. But if you are going for like an all day and night look, then I don't think this is the mascara for you, because it really blotches and it's not good for your skin. There was also a time when I have really dark bags and I do not know what's causing it until I realized that, well, it's this mascara. I'm sorry, Maybelline, but I do love all of your other products. Unfortunately, just not this one. So to be honest, this is the only mascara, drugstore mascara that I have as of the moment. So I'm going to be using this, but if you do have other mascaras, L'Oreal, Revlon, Makeup Forever, whatever you may have, you may use that. I find that drugstore mascaras don't have a great formula for it to be waterproof, unfortunately, but I guess that's just me. And lastly, I will be adding my L'Oreal in the color Maple Mocha. Do is because this is just a very light everyday look. I just dab it lightly and I use my finger. To mix it. This is a really good color, by the way. I just really don't like it if you use it to the fullest, because I don't think that it suits my skin tone. And it has It's like mauvish. It has a brown undertone. There. So basically that's it. That's how I do my lazy, preggy, busy mom makeup. And of course I set everything. So if you do have a setting spray or whatever you may have, you may use that. So I use the aloe vera, His Beauty. Usually on my lazy days, I often check on my makeup, but don't worry, because it's really easy to just redo it, because everything is just in bullet, everything is liquid, everything is in cream, so you just glide it and swipe and you're good to go. So that's what I do. So this is what it looks like, and I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe and put a thumbs up, and of course comment down anything that you want me to do. This is my way of coping up with the stress of this quarantine, because I really love makeup and all of a sudden the world just stopped. So I really enjoy doing this for you girls, and I hope that you also enjoy the videos that I make. So thank you so much for watching.